Good morning. It is your scrapper on the street here, and you will never guess what? I finished my week in the life book. I had a great time with documenting the week and capturing the week in this book. The last time we went through this book, we talked about how I didn't set out to have a theme or a pattern for it, but one kind of presented itself. I did the daily grids every day to capture my moments, and then the paper dolls kind of just manifested to become a thing on every single page, and I'm really pleased with the way it turned out. I'm kind of speeding through some of these pages because we documented them in the last video. I'm trying to get caught up to where we left off, and I believe it was day 7. Now, I went 9 days for my week in the life because we went away on that last weekend, and I wanted to capture both a regular weekend or more regular weekend and this weekend away. So in my photo grid, I made sure to include things like dropping the dog off and before we headed out on the trip. And then it was really fun to have Tammy turn the camera on me, and while we were sitting at our hotel, she captured me taking pictures. So I really like that I have those photos, and that ended up being my photo of the day. I tried to have like one focus photo each day, and as well as the photo grid. I played with some washi tape here and my famed wood veneers that I love so much. I kept the camera theme, I kept that sparkle letters theme, and then I bought these over the weekend. They're Heidi Swapp Project Life cards, and I wanted to use them here. I thought they were so fun, and it gave me the cool title for the page as well as space to do a little journaling about the day. And some days have a lot more journaling than others, but I just went with it. I didn't really put any rules on this project. Then for day 8, we have our photo grid. It was a day exploring St. Augustine. This is probably one of my favorites of the photo grids. I just like how it laid out, and I liked some of these. I really liked a lot of these photos. I used the sparkly letter for the day 8. I added some Heidi Swapp words and stickers to this little long side panel, and then I have my focus photo and this day's paper doll. And I really, on top of this fort, I really played with taking pictures and getting sharp images and blurring backgrounds and just playing. The light was great. The weather was, though hot, it was great for this sort of thing. And I just wanted to make sure I captured some of the photos here. Now, I'll do other pages and maybe even a mini book about the trip as a whole, but to mark a day, I wanted to make sure I had some of these things documented. Then day 9, our final day of week in the life, we saw a shark outside our room. We were right on the water, and this guy was swimming around all day. He wasn't super huge, but a shark nonetheless. I played with washi tape again here. I kind of liked how that turned out, and did some more of my journaling where I talked about the shark, talked about driving home, getting settled back in. I have my photo grid where I have picking up Hooper, our breakfast, and just like some of the drive home, the unpacking, and like the last few photos I took as we were driving out of St. Augustine, and of course this day's paper doll. And I use Heidi Swapp paper for the background, and once again my glitter letters. Now I feel like I have a lot of room still in this binder, so I may kind of squeeze in another week in the life before 2015 comes to a close, and just add those pages, maybe a new title page, and just add those pages back here and have kind of a week in the life, part 1 and part 2 captured in this book. But thank you so much for sharing this project with me, and I will see you all real soon. Bye, everybody.